That was disappointing. Eagles lose 17-11 to the 49ers in the home opener. Very unfortunate, very not good, to say the least. I'm gonna I just want to put this out there. I'm not too upset with this game. I feel like I should be. And I am not happy that we won, of course, but given everything, this is the biggest learning experience that this whole entire team truly needs. Because last week was a big win, bigger than anybody, including us here in Philly, thought we were going to get against the Falcons. Not because they're, better than us or anything like that, but because it was our first game with Jalen Hurts and a new coaching staff and all this stuff. But this game today, it was winnable, which is probably the best way I can put it. The end result, at least, it was winnable. But at the same time, it was just very, very disappointing because we had a lot of chances to just pull away early before the Niners got any momentum in the second quarter. The defense throughout the entire game, I have really no issues with, outside of one drive, and that's the second quarter drive right before halftime, because I felt like Jonathan Gannon could have been a lot more aggressive with what he was calling, and I just felt like that was the one drive outside of maybe the third into fourth quarter touchdown drive they also had later on, where the defense just looked like they could not do anything, that they just weren't there. But outside of that, I mean, you lost Brandon Graham to a potential Achilles injury, which is really scary, and I hope best of luck to him. Brandon Brooks went out with a chest injury. This has not been a good day for injuries, too, which, by the way, I'm going to make another video talking about it, but Carson Wentz got hurt with the freaking knee/foot injury, and he left the game, and the backup quarterback came in and threw a critical interception that basically iced the Colts from losing, or from winning, really, and that's rough. But going back to the Eagles, I feel like this game was decided not with the goal line stand, which I'm going to get to in a second, not with the touchdown drive that the Niners had in the second quarter right before halftime, but really good play, really good throw and catch. Jalen Reagor's touchdown that was called back because he stepped out of bounds and touched the football before anybody else, or before he established himself as a player again, which is an illegal touching penalty. Really weird rule, but that's just how it is. That's the right call. That play called back, and later on we'd get a blocked punt, or blocked field goal rather. Up 3-0, blocked field goal, which the Niners didn't do anything with, but that was the turning point in my opinion. Because after that, we pinned them deep. Or no, we didn't. We don't just pin them deep. What am I talking about? 91-yarder to Quez Watkins. There's a pass interference call on like 2 plays later that set us up first and goal at the 1, and we don't score any points with that. The first play was an RPO, which that's fine play call. The second play call was a run, which didn't go anywhere because the offensive line didn't get any push. Not good. The third play, I forget, or no, it was a rollout, and Hurts missed Ertz a little bit, and he just couldn't get it to him in the end zone. And the fourth down play was the stupidest decision ever. He ran the Philly special, and it just did not work. Greg Ward just tossed it out of the back of the infield, or out the end zone, because there's just nothing there. Honestly, he would have had better luck just running with it, if I'm being completely honest with you, just trying to run right in. But then after that, the Niners just marched right down the field, got a big 40-yarder, and they scored a touchdown, took the lead at halftime, and they never gave it away. And it just, the third quarter was not great because we didn't do anything. Fourth quarter was a little bit better, but it was mostly because we were down 17-3. And we got one good touchdown drive, went for it for 2, and we made it. And then we couldn't stop the Niners running the ball to get the ball back, and then we lost. It's as simple as that, man. They just, two physical teams, two teams that were struggling offensively. They just managed to catch a break before we could, and we paid the price. We got the loss. A lot of missed opportunities, man, and that's just the story of it. I'm not gonna sit up here and give you a whole show or freak out and all that stuff. I'm just giving it to you how it is. I mean, we just missed out on a couple of opportunities that we could have put up points, but we didn't, and it came back to bite us. These were basically the issues we expected to see last week that we ended up seeing today, which it was going to happen, and it happened against a Niners team that is healthy now and is good. Also, by the way, actually, hold up, Derek Barnett can go fuck off with that stupid unnecessary roughness where he just decked like number 23 on a play that would have backed up the Niners for 3rd and 15 when we needed the ball back. That was on the drive they scored a touchdown, I believe. Literally, like, you don't do that. They don't score a touchdown. We get the ball back with like 8 minutes left, and we have a better chance than we did at the end of the game. So screw you on that. Kayvon Wallace with the helmet to helmet. I mean, it's a good rule and it was a good call, but at the same time, running backs are allowed to lower their heads, which does not protect them from that. You know. And he was also very like, you can make up whatever excuse you want with it. It's an iffy call because the running back lowers his head too, but again, it's the NFL. It's just stupid with the way I don't know. I'm not going to complain because that's all we Eagles fans do apparently, just complain and blame the refs when we lose, but you know what? It's whatever. Eagles, we lost today. It's fine. We have a Monday night date against the Cowboys next week, which is going to be just as tough. They're going to be playing right now, actually, so I'm going to go watch that and see how they do. But, yeah, it just wasn't our day. We struggled a lot. I mean, there's a lot that we can learn from this. You know, Jalen Hurts has a lot to learn. He could have had a couple better throws today, had a couple of really good throws, and, again, no turnovers. He had one fumble where he got sacked, but that's because Brandon Brooks went out with the injury, and that was the first play without Brandon Brooks in the third quarter where he dropped back and he just got hammered. So, but... And that's another thing, too. Eagles really got to get turnovers. They have to force turnovers on the defense. The past 2 games now, neither the Eagles or their opponent have had any turnovers happen. Forced or any, like, literally, the margin between the two teams, Falcons, Eagles, 0-0. Eagles, Niners, 0-0. You got to get those turnovers, man. You got to force those turnovers. But I learned from this. We have an extra day off, and we got to travel to Dallas next week for Monday night, and I'm going to miss probably an hour of it because I got work, so it'll be fun, but I'll definitely, be talking about Dallas all week. We'll see how things go with them tonight right now, and hey, can't win them all. At least we didn't get blown out, or at least our quarterback didn't throw 4 interceptions like Zach Wilson or something. A lot of players got hurt today, too. It's been a rough day for a lot of teams, so let's just be thankful we didn't lose too much today. Hopefully Brandon Graham and Brandon Brooks are okay. Let's hope the best for them. And I'll see you all probably tomorrow. I'll talk more about the Eagles moving forward and everything. Tell me what you guys thought about the game. Very unfortunate, very, very upsetting. But I'll see you all later.